Yes, sir. What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Game week 38, Sorare NBA. We get a little live before lock coming at you. If it's your first time here, welcome. Thanks for being here. Do me a favor, like the stream, subscribe to the channel, get yourself cooking. Hey, before we really get into it, if you haven't had a chance to yet and you're missing out on some sweet alpha, sign up for the VIP membership. Right after this show, we do a live after dark where our guest hangs out with us for a little bit. We take our clothes off. We don't, but we give away another rare tier card. We go over the optimizer lineups and stuff like that. So it's like a fun hang. We do it. So do me a favor, if that's something you're into, sign up for it. Give it a look. Excited to be Borland's first time here. Good to have you here, Borland. Our friend George should be joining us in a little bit. TST is still on vacation, but you know what time it is? It's time to like the stream. It's time to subscribe to the channel and put hashtag Green Cornet. Green Cornet, our boy Luke Cornet, into the chat for a shot at a rare tier card giveaway. We do that at the end of every single live before lock. I am in debt. What is Bandy eating? That's a good question. I think he's licking his paw right now. I think Bandino's licking his paw right now. That's what's happening. Good shout, though. Good shout there, though, there, Borland. We get a tough one this game week, I will say. I think we have a lot of tricky injury news that's going to be a little feisty, trying to come figure out how to come up with how to attack it with Ant-Man, Jalen Brunson. We get some Steph Curry news. We're going to break down all of the injury news. If this is your first time here, just a heads up for how this is going to go. I'm going to run through the injury report, what we've got. Then we'll dive into some of the projections using our friend. There's a motorcycle right outside the apartment, and it's very loud. Then we'll go over the projections from our friends over at Momentum Labs. And then we'll get into some of your questions and answers and try to break everything down. So we got a good one. Also, listen, we rallied the troops last night. My man Emmanuel Quickly and Dennis Schroeder got us into 20th place in Rare Contender, winning a Mikal Bridges, which was very exciting, especially because if you tuned in to some of the shows this morning for the NBA bit, we looked at some of those tier 2s, and some of those tier 2s should have been tier 11s because they were dog shit players. But we didn't get one of those. Hope you guys crushed it this past game week. Let's go, though. It's time to cook. If you're just getting here, like the stream, subscribe, hashtag Green Cornet, baby. All right, I'm going to pull up Underdog here in a second, and we'll go over all of the injury news again. We've got we had like superhero Anthony Edwards might be taking a night off. I am of the mindset that he's going to play tonight. Again, that's just vibes. I don't know, Borland, you got boots on the ground. I feel like if it was his shoulder or head, I would have been a little bit more concerned, but it's an ankle that he's dealing with, and that's the same ankle that he turned in the first quarter of last night's game, and then he came out and did some real Michael Jordan shit. Let's get into some of the injury news. Also, I see Gnome in the chat. Let's go, Gnome. All right, here we go. Tonight's action, LeBron James, questionable. Anthony Davis, probable. Giannis is probable. Ant-Man is questionable. Jalen Brunson is questionable. I am a little bit nervous about Dame time. Damian Lillard was added to the injury report late in the afternoon. That shit always makes me nervous. Jeremy Grant is questionable. Jalen Suggs has already been ruled out. I literally don't know what guards are left for Orlando. Maybe it's Markelle Fultz season. Who knows? Wendell Carter Jr. is available after missing the last game. Trey Mann has already been ruled out, so it's not your Chich, it's me, Chich. Luke Kennard is doubtful, and then Tumani Kamara continues to be questionable with that illness that he's been battling. Let's go over to Twitter as well, because we did get some Saturday news. Saturday. We get some Saturday news over while we were twittering around here. So we already hit some of these. Marvin Bagley's going to miss another week. That's too bad. The Wizards are going to be pretty thin. Derek Lively already ruled out for tomorrow. One of my bigger concerns with Daniel Gafford, who's like a really solid fantasy per minute play, is they had so many bigs, right? With Lively, Gafford, PJ Washington playing small ball 5, Maxi Kleber. But now with Lively out, all of those plays rise up a little bit. Gafford being the main one. Luka has a Q tag, which Luka has a Q tag a lot of times, but that I do feel like we have to pay attention to that one. Cam Johnson is questionable. Cam Thomas is probable. Steph Curry's expected to miss a few games. Devin Booker already been ruled doubtful for tomorrow's action on Saturday. I think that's most of it. Monty Morris is ruled out. Nick Batum is questionable, but I think that's most of it. I think that's most of that. Yeah, is it really Dwight Powell's season? Really, Top Shot man? You sure about that? You sure about that? All right, so that is the injury news as we have it. I'm going to rely on the chat to keep coming at me with information as it comes in, specifically Jalen Brunson, because if Jalen Brunson's out, all of a sudden, Dante DiVincenzo, Josh Hart, those guys all get a lot better. And if Brunson's in, he's a great play. If Ant-Man is out, Nickeil Alexander-Walker's going to have to take a lot of shots. Mike Conley's going to have to. Everybody in Minnesota gets a little bit of a boost. But I think that's it for that. Is that real? Did LeBron just get ruled out? Hold on. Is that real? LeBron James ruled out. So that means Anthony Davis, man. Anthony Davis, D'Angelo Russell, Austin Reeves. That's going to be huge. Thank you, Andrew. Thank you, Gonchillo. Also, Andrew Avila and Gonchillo. Are you guys both Portuguese? Portuguese right there. I love it. Borland. All right, let's go over to Momentum Labs. Let's check some projections. We also have our friends over at Top Tier Projections up here. At least I thought I had their shit up here. So we can pop over to that as well if we need it. Yeah, we do have, right? Do we not? Yeah. Man, I'm a mess here. Hold on, I got to move my stuff around. Sorry, guys, we're going solo here until George gets here. So hang tight, baby, or hang loose. You know what I mean? All right, let's cancel that share. Let's try this again. There we go. I know Gonçalo is, but what about Andrew Avila? That'd be great if you were both Portuguese. And I know Marvelos is in here. He's Portuguese as well. All right, here we go. Let's take a look at some of our Momentum Lab stuff here. We're going to start at the bottom. Again, if this is your first time here for this is what we do. We start all the way down. We work our way through the caps. Usually I turn it over to the guests, but we have no guests. All right, let me see. How does this look? Can you guys see this okay? It's actually too blown up here, huh? How about that? Is that a little bit better? It's still, oh, wait, hold on. I'm sorry. Sorry, guys. This is so embarrassing. This is better. All right, Andrew's Mexican. That's okay. I like it. We're in Portugal. We're in Mexico. We're in Denmark. We're everywhere. Yeah, I know, Roy. That was my bad. Are we better, Roy? Roy, just fucking relax, Roy. Actually, you know what we should do before we do that? If you've just gotten here, because there's way more people here, do me a favor, like the stream, subscribe to the channel, put hashtag green core net into the chat, just like our guy Barster did right there. But make sure you like and subscribe, otherwise you can't do it. Also, we got Turkey in the chat. Let's go, Turks. All right. Sorry, I shared the wrong screen again. This is a mess, guys. Mike Baston in the chat as well. Let's go. All right, oh my God. Sorry, guys. This is truly a mess here. Hold on. Let's try this again. I did it again. Unbelievable. Okay, guys, meltdown mode. Here we go. This is how I'm going to fix it. Close that out. There we go. Now we're better. Sorry, guys. Sorry, I apologize. Hang with me. God, if you're just getting here, you're like, what did I just come into? All right, here we go. Let's start at the bottom now. We're here. You see Trent Forrest has a cap of 5, projection of 8. I have no, we're not doing that. We're not doing Trent Forrest. Honestly, we're not doing Yuta and we're not doing Johnny Davis. I hate all of these. I know they're popping a little bit. I feel like there's nothing. There's no upside here. The only downside, I really don't like it. I would not mess with this. Julian Phillips, Keon Ellis, no thank you. Garrison Matthews has a cap of 6 with a projection of 10. Craig Porter Jr. I actually don't hate the Craig Porter Jr. call. Cap of 6 with a projection of 13. What's his name? Donovan Mitchell. No Evan Mobley. I don't know. Maybe he chucks a little bit. I think that's fine. We move up to a cap of 10. Rashawn Holmes is the one that gets the biggest boost here with no Gafford here. I'm going to be honest. I think this is pretty thin. I think this is pretty thin just because the amount of bigs, like I already mentioned, that Dallas has. I'm not sure that Rashawn Holmes comes out there and all of a sudden cooks, but in the 0 to 10 range, there's nothing that's really popping. So even if he has a cap of 10 and he gets you 18, you probably don't hate it so much, right? So I guess you can roll with it if you need to, but I honestly, this to me seems like a more balanced build type of thing versus week, a balanced build type of game week. I'm sorry. Rashawn was sorry, guys. My bad. Everybody. Yes. He plays for the Wizards. My bad. He's a whiz, bro. I know. Can you believe it? I made a mistake. What the fuck? Okay. So there you go. You can play Rashawn Holmes if you want to. If you want to play Rashawn, you know what though? I'm gonna still take my ball sack out and tell you I think this is a bad play. I don't like Rashawn Holmes, but you should do it if you want to. Okay. You should do it if you want to. Yes, no Bagley. You're absolutely right. You sickos. All right, let's move up to 11 through the 20. Actually, oh, no, I already checked that. Somebody was asking about Bryce Sensabaugh. Shut up, Bryce Sensabaugh. He's going to cap a 4. He projects for just over 13. I don't know if they project Walker Kessler or so-and-so to be back. So maybe that's why Bryce isn't actually popping. Yeah, dude, Taylor, that's the range I have here. That's the range I have. As you might get projections or you might get ASMR. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Wenyen Gabriel picked up by the Memphis Grizzlies, right? All right, let's go to cap of 11. So this is the Cavs that I'm actually interested in. Dean Wade, the best white basketball player in the history of basketball. So move over, Larry Bird. Dean Wade's here. Cap of 11 with a projection of 22. Georges Niang has a cap of 11 with a projection of 17. And then Oshai Abaji has a cap of 11 with a projection of 17 as well. Is Damian Jones a thing? No, I don't think so. Yeah, Leon's saying, wait, I thought Niang would be a little bit more. Here, I'll balance this against our friends over at Top Tier. Top Tier has him up at 20, so that gives you a little extra points if you really like Georges Niang. We get to a cap of 12. Lonnie Walker the fourth has a cap of 12 with a projection of 23. Chris Duche has a cap of 12 with a projection of 17. Nikola Jovic with a cap of 12 with a projection of 16.6. In the 13 range, you see Laravia. Jake Laravia has a cap of 13 with a projection of 24. He's been playing awesome ball off the bench. He's been playing so well that Jordan Goodwin is now Jordan Badwin. You see Spencer Dinwiddie has a cap of 14 with a projection of 18, but 15 is where the green is gold. Delano Banton has a cap of 15 with a projection of 34.5. Trace Jackson Davis. Although I did see TJD get dinged up a little bit at the end of last game. Let me just double check that. But nope, I'm seeing this on both spots. Cap of 15 with projection of 23. Batum. Cap of 15, projection of 22, although he is questionable for tonight's action. Bilal Coulibaly has a cap of 15 with a projection of 22. And then Moses Moody, cap of 15 with a projection of 21. One thing that I think is kind of interesting from the Golden State Warriors perspective is that even though Steph is projected to miss a couple of games, none of the Warriors are really projecting very well. I was ready to see Moody go through the roof or Pod God, Pajemski or Clay or somebody, but not really. The Warriors kind of, I don't know, even across the board. DSJ, Dennis Smith Jr., cap of 16, projection of 17. You see Jordan Goodwin is projecting here, cap of 17, projection of 26. Let me check Top Tier. Top Tier has that as well. Listen, Goodwin had 2 DNPs in a row, so your boy's not playing. He killed me. I won a tier 4 in limited contender while playing Jordan Goodwin, who got me a 0. So that's all I'll say about that. Okay. Let's keep moving. Oh shoot. Actually, let's do a drop. Let's do I got to do a drop so I can cop. How about PJ Washington? How about it? You want a PJ Washington drop? Let's do it.
PJ Washington. PJ Washington. PJ Washington.
Yo, nice try, Alan. You're projecting for 0, bro. All right, let's keep it moving. Let's keep it cooking here. Did I just miss Bertans? You know what? I did. I guess I did scroll by Bertans. Davis, cap at 12. He projects for 27. Micic is another one we're going to get to here in a second. That's going to project really well because Trey Mann has already been ruled out. All of that stuff, right? Actually, I want to check Fultz here for a second too with no Fultz. Still doesn't really pump that much. What about Cole Anthony? Sorry, guys. I'm just checking some. No, nobody's really popping for Magic, even though Jalen Suggs is up. So Micic right here, cap of 18, projection of 27. Sure, let it ride. Malachi Branham, cap of 18, projection of 18. Sounds like Wemby is going to miss tomorrow's game, so Devin Vassell should chuck all that stuff. Duop Reith, does Duop have a card yet? He projects well. Kyle Lowry projects well. I believe he's questionable for tonight too. I don't know if we have any. Let me actually double check the underdog thing. Do we have any Kyle Lowry news? The Sixers. No, it sounds like Lowry's good to go. Why did projected lineup? All right, Kyle Lowry, great play here. Cap of 18, projection of 28.5. The only thing you have to deal with is the fact that it is Kyle Lowry. Like he's my age. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. 19. You've got Zach Collins because of no Wemby, cap of 19, the projection of 28. Slow-mo gets a little bit of a boost, cap of 19, projection of 27. DFS, cap of 19, projection of 22. Jabari Walker, cap of 20, projection of 24. 22 range, you see Jaden Ivey coming off a massive game. That was Trey Mann, Mike Best, and Trey Mann. Ivy coming off a massive game where he scored 34 real points. He's got a cap of 22, the projection of 27. So does PJ Washington. So does Josh Giddey. And so does basically Norm Powell. 23 range, Kelly O has a cap of 23, the projection of 33. Dennis Schroeder's been balling, cap of 23, the projection of 30. And Santi Aldama, cap of 23 with a projection of 30 as well. 24 range, 25 range, kind of boring. We get up to 26. Nick Claxton, cap of 26 with a projection of 35. 27, you got Kelly Oubs, projects for 32. CP3 projects for 31. Karis LeVert projects for 31. So does Asar Thompson. Buckets Kuminga, cap of 27, projection of 30. And then you see Bogdan. Trey Mann's already been ruled out, so forget him. And then in the 30 range, Draymond Green, cap of 30, the projection of 33. And that's kind of it. We hit most of the big stuff. Fred VanVleet's still very playable with a cap of 32. So is Franz Wagner. So is Simon. So is Paul George. But I want Şengün is going to be a great play with the cap of 34. Holy shit, I'm going to sneeze. We need another drop. How about Lou Dort? All right, I did sneeze. It did happen. Şengün, probably the best mid-range play. Tobias Harris coming off a very disappointing game, but he still projects really well. So does Tyrese Halliburton, so does James Harden. And that's going to do it, I think, for most of like the big-time projections we need to go over. Let me do a quick reminder here to like the stream, subscribe to the channel, put hashtag green cornet into the chat. There's over 100 of you in here right now with 77 entrants into the rare tier giveaway. Also, don't forget, look at the pinned chat here. If you are new and interested in more content, we do a live after dark show that starts the second this one's over, where we break down, we use the lineup optimizer, we give away another rare tier card so you have a better chance of winning one because there's only like 30 or 40 of us hanging out. So if you haven't signed up, you get that. You also get the value hunting plays that we do twice a week, well in advance of everybody else. So go check that out if you haven't done it yet. Yeah, I think that's it for that. We're up to 113 of you here. There we go. Like the stream, subscribe to the channel, put hashtag green cornet into the chat. We're up to 834 subs. On to the quest for 1,000. All right, let's get some of these questions into the chat. Let me put the projections back up. Fire your questions in at me. We'll start banging these out. And then hopefully our boy George comes and joins us in a little bit so I can save my voice. Hallie and Georges Yang. No, I'm sorry. Hallie and Yang, Harden and Yang, or Paul George and Batum. Give me Halliburton and Yang. Halliburton and Yang. I like the upside on those the best. Capella or Caruso? That's a good question here, Jason. Let me check. Clint Capella has a cap of 27 with a projection of 29. Caruso has a cap of 27 with a projection of 28. So Capella just beats him a little bit. Oh, Jalen Brunson is on track to play. We love to see that. Thank you so much. Quickly or Harden? I think Harden's going to project better because Quickly only has one game. Although that being said, I don't know how many games the Clippers have. But yeah, you can see the Clippers have 2 games, and Harden projects for 3 points better than Quickly. Good question. Xavier Tillman has a cap of 18 with a projection of 9.5. What's up with Kevin Love? He's just a bench guy, man. They just need him ready to go for the playoffs. They're not gonna run him. Is Jeff Downton Abbey projecting for the Sixers, and also thoughts on Jared Allen, Harden, Aldama, and Yang? So I don't know much about Downton and how much he's going to play. He's not projecting here. No projection. I mean, am I? Oh wait, yeah, he's not projecting at all on multiple sites. So I don't think he's playing Kalen. Leon wants me to pick 3 between Naz Reid, Gary Trent Jr. Okay, so Leon, I think I'd roll with Ivy, Gafford, and Naz Reid. That's what I would do. Bam or Sabonis for all defense. I'm actually going to check our friend over Billy Jackson on top tier projection. So Bam projects for 22 points. Okay. And then who was the other one? I'm sorry, Bam or Sabonis. Sabonis projects for 21 points. So Bam is the better all defense play there. Taylor want me to pick Mikal, Jordan Poole, or Jalen Green. So Mikal Bridges, man, just Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Poop. Cap at 32, the projection at 36. Jalen Green has a cap at 31 with a projection at 33. I can't believe we're asking about Jordan Poole, but he's been kind of playing better lately. So Mikal Bridges projects the best, but it's close there. Kyrie and Yang or Wade, or Rui and Kuminga. I would take Kyrie and Wade there. Gafford or Olenek for all defense. I'll go back to top tier where they are projecting those. Kelly Olynyk projects for 14 all defense points. Daniel Gafford projects for 17 all defense points. So there you go. Indiana Pacers fan is back. Thank God. Do we think Jaden McDaniels is a good play? Jaden McDaniels has a cap of 19 with a projection of almost 22. Levert or Claxton? I feel like Eileen. I'm sorry, Miss Claxton. I am for real. Yeah, he projects better. Claxton projects better, and you save a little bit of cap. If Bruns is dinged up, do you think Tibbs caps his minutes around 38? This is a funny question, Maddie. I like that. Paul George and Bobby Portis. So with Paul George is a cap of 33 with a projection of 37. With Giannis probable, I don't really like Bobby Portis. He's a cap of 29 with a projection of 25. How do we feel about Kobe? Yeah, Kobe White's a baller, baby. Shot caller, 20-inch legs. Liam Paller, baller. He's got a cap of 36 with a projection of 34. 34 right there. So, yeah, I do like Kobe White. The only concern is he only got 1 game, so there's that. Kyrie with 1 or Kuz with 2. This is actually interesting because Kuzma's got a great matchup. Cap of 40 with a projection of 42. Kyrie projects higher, though. So Kyrie projects higher. Maybe no score. You didn't miss it. Anthony Simons. He's going to cap at 33 with a projection of 38. Reeves. All right, let's do this. So Reeves should get a boost without LeBron. So that he's projecting with 33 with LeBron. Let me do this real quick. Oh shit, I'm looking at all defense. I'm like, yikes, these. He's gonna cap. So Reeves, let's say Reeves is at 39. Reeves is at 39. Beal is at 32. Garland is at 36. So yeah, Reeves projects the best right there. No, Billy. No, I would not. All right, let's see. Dame with 2 or Barrett with 1. I'm a little bit nervous about Dame's last minute rib questionable tag. That does make me a little bit nervous. So I think fuck. No, it's Dame. It is Dame. I'm still taking that. Kawhi and Trace or Aldama and J. Oh man, I think I would take Kawhi and Trace. Yes, it would. It would seem. Brandon Miller. Yeah, Brandon Miller's projecting solid, I believe. We get a cap of 31 with the projection of 35 over here. Billy, our friend Billy, has him for over north of 40 points. So take that into consideration. Anderson, Luka, Jokic, or AD for MVP. So Luka's questionable. So I think I would lean Jokic. And then AD, I would give a little bit of a boost here because there's no LeBron. I actually might take AD. I might take AD number 1 here. Do they have 2 games? Yeah, I might take AD 1. Dinwiddie, Prince, Lonnie, or LaRavia. Give me LaRavia. Oh, Lonnie's projecting really well too. So Lonnie or LaRavia. It sounds like, yeah, Lonnie or Laravia. Yeah, you know what, guys? Goodwin at your own risk. Goodwin at your own risk. I don't know. I don't know what to do with Jordan Goodwin. Okay, I've been wrong too many times. Levert or Oubre. All right, we can look at Oubre. I think is probably going to project a little bit better. Cap at 27 with a projection of 30, almost 33. Yeah, it projects like a smidge better. Smidge better. Van Fleet, Luca, Şengün. Is that your lineup? You just telling me your lineup? Yeah, it's a good lineup. Wait, no, that's 4 guys. You tell me to pick one of those? What's the question? So rare rewards. Let me know. Derek White, question mark. He has a cap of 35 with the projection of 33. Take a risk on Goodwin and Gobert. Just run with Harden and McDaniel. I would go. Listen, if that Luke Kennard Goodwin thing is real, I'd much rather have Goodwin and Gobert. I think we haven't really talked about Rudy. Rudy is going to be a fantasy monster here down the stretch, just because it's like 3 extra rebounds a game. I know his cap's high. His cap at 38 with a projection of 37. On top tier, they get him up to 43. The one thing I will say though is that I think I prefer Rudy with Ant-Man in. I just want to say that. I prefer Rudy with Ant-Man in. I think that actually hurts him if he's out. Oh, he wants you to choose a reward. Wait, what? No, what is happening? It's a good lineup? Yeah, it's a good lineup, but that's only 4 guys, right? Who's your 5th guy? I can't keep up with who the great. Yeah, I can't either. Tobias and Brandon Miller. Give me Garland and Collins. I know. I just don't trust Tobias. I love Brandon Miller. I think Brandon Miller's probably my favorite play out of all 4 of them. But John Collins has been kind of on a heater. Luka's questionable for tomorrow. I don't think we have any other news besides that he's questionable. Allen says Schroeder, Clax, and one more of Lopez. Trey. I kind of like Trey Murphy. Let's actually look this up though. So Trey has a cap of 34 with a projection of 27. That's kind of high. Brooke Lopez has a cap of 28 with a projection of 27. And then, it's not campaign. Fuck. Yeah, I think I would just roll with Trey Murphy, even though he's not projecting super well. Lamar Stevens. Yeah, we can check up Lamar Stevens for you, Taylor. He's going to cap a 20 with a projection of 19. Let me check my friend Billy Jackson. Roughly the same, maybe a few more points. Nothing more than 22 here. Then what about just Collins or Garland? So Collins has a cap of 33 with a projection of 34. Garland, I believe, is close to that, right? I would lean Garland over Collins. Garland over Collins. Thank you, Billy. What's the projection on Laravia? Billy, I can't until we go. I can't until we go after dark. You know what I'm saying? Laravia projects great, man. Laravia's got a cap of $1 million. No. Laravia's cap is of 13 with a projection of 24. Kawhi and Laravia or Banchero and I actually like Laravia more than Banton, and I like Kawhi more than Paolo. So I would go that first one. Bertans I mentioned earlier. So Bertans has actually I'll share screen with Billy. I'll show you what Billy. You know what we'll do actually? We'll share it like this so we can see multiple here. So let's do this. So also shout out Top Tier Projections. If you're not subscribed to them, you should. So Davis Bertans here. And again, I would say Billy's Top Tier Projection does a better job of capturing ceiling, while John is probably a little bit more median of a projection. But Bertans here is a cap of 12 with a projection of 33, and that's due to a lot of the injuries. I'll tell you right now, I'm out here rolling out Bertans in some of my lineups here. Pick one. Tatum, Jokic, Jan. Okay, yeah, you motherfucker. The first one. Give me the first one. Coop said, do you like Kuzma today? Yeah, I do. I do like Kuzma quite a bit. Kuzma projects really well. Jovic, Yang, Wade. Please rank 1 to 3. I think I would go Wade, Niang, Jovic in that order. Just make it. How dare you? Porzingis. Let's check Porzingis. Cap of 41 with the projection of 36. Let me check Billy as well while we're here. Cap of same thing, same projection. There you go. Is McBride still a good play? No. You should play Zach Collins over McBride. Zach Collins over McBride. If Jalen Brunson, as we said, is on track to play, let me do a refresh here of this to see if we got any other injury news. But if he is on track to play, you can't play him. Oh, Batum was ruled out. There you go. Brunson on track to play. That's the last thing we've got. Yeah, you can't play McBride. Jamal projection, 1 game gamble. Man, he looks kind of rough against the Celtics, but I do love Jamal. Cap at 36 with a projection of 38 there. Zion versus KD for MVP of champions since LeBron is out. KD. I think it's KD because no Booker again. Whoops, I spelled that wrong. Durant has a cap of 43 with a projection of 42. Zion cap of 38 with a projection of 37. Let me see this. Yeah, it's KD. Yo, what up? It's KD. It's not Keon Ellis, guys. It's never. Can you guys hear me? Okay, is my mic still okay? It's never Keon Ellis. If you guys want to play Jeff Down, go for it. I don't know it. I think I already said this one, but Laravia is cap of 13 with a projection of 27. I'm rolling them out in a limited, but I did not buy his rare. Olenek or PJ? Give me Olenek. Franz worth the try for. Yeah, Franz projects really well. Keldon Johnson or Ivy. This is a good one, Magnum. I think I would lean Keldon just because. Let's double check, but he's got a cap of 22, the projection of 25. Ivy, I believe, is just south of that. Nope, Ivy projects a little bit better. I do kind of like Keldon a little bit better without Wemby this weekend, but I don't know. That's just me. Hold on. Let me take a break here. Let's remind the people, like the stream, subscribe to the channel. Green Cornet. Bamba's been starting ahead of Paul Reed the last couple of games. It's unplayable in my opinion. I don't think he can do it. PJ Washington. I'll tell you what PJ Washington's projection is. I'll tell you right now.
PJ Washington. PJ Washington. PJ Washington.
Cap of 22, the projection of 27. Yeah, Keldon looks pretty good. He had 23 and 4 off the bench last night with no Wemby. It really was the Keldon and Vassell show, so I do kind of like it. I haven't seen any news on Lauri Markkanen. No, I haven't. Let's see if he's projecting to play any games this weekend. They project him to play one, maybe. Let's see what Billy says. Billy, yeah, they both have him projected to play one, so maybe Lauri is back. Which do you think? Which one of you think is the safest play? Bertans, Benton? Yeah. Well, man, none of these are safe. I would say Bertans has to hit shots, right? So that's a little bit nerve wracking. I think Banton probably is or Nyang is the safest. I would rank. So in order of the ones that I would want to play, I would rank them in the order you have it: Bertans, Banton, Yang, Holmes. If you're just looking for safety, I guess I'd do Nyang. But I would rank them in the order you have them for me, anyways. Let's see. How much would it cost me to rent out the Denver? Oh, I don't. That's a good question. Grayson Allen or Rui? So I guess Rui gets a little bit of a boost. Maybe I'm not taking that into consideration because there's no LeBron. He's got a cap of 27 with a projection of 29. Great. So yeah, Rui projects a little bit better. So they're saying go Rui, go Rui. What else? Give me the best under 15 cap that can get 50 points. Jesus, Allen. Let's see. We'll look at both of our friends here. So 15, I mean, Banton is the one that projects the highest from 15 and under. Jake LaRavia is up there too. Let's see. Let's go to top tier and we can filter this way. So let's do a cap of less than or equal to 15. We'll apply that here and sort by projection. Yeah, you got Davis Bertans, Banton, and LaRavia with Lonnie Walker following under there. So there you go. There you go, Alan. Franz or Denny? Oh, wait, hold on. Zyler said Van Fleet, Claxton, Capella, Collins. But yeah, dude, this looks really good. You got some real upside with Freddie and Claxton, and then you got the cheap play and Banton. Yeah, I like that quite a bit. Let's look at this one. I do like Franz quite a bit this game week too. Good matchups here. Cap 34, the projection of 37. We saw he has 50-point upside. But Denny too, with no real bigs there. Cap at 34, the projection of 36. I lean Franz, but I like both of these. Also, Jeff Downton had 70. Guys, if you guys want to play fucking Jeff Downton, you play Jeff Downton, baby. Let's double check. Let's see if Billy did any updates on Downton. He's still not projecting. Well, let's do a refresh. Hold on. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I'm not seeing the Downton thing. It's not for me. And it's a game time decision. Good Lord, I hope he plays. Bertans or Micic? I lean Micic. Oh, you're just saying those are your two best bets. Yeah. Torian Prince ever seen the court again this season? Not if the Lakers are trying to win games. Do you think dude, it's really Doug, it's really hard to project guys who got signed yesterday. We saw in recent Memphis history, Jordan Goodwin signed a deal or like attended whatever he signed with Memphis, then didn't play the first two games and then started playing and then he stopped playing. So Wenyen just signed today, right? I would lean that Wenyen doesn't play tonight, but fuck I know. You know what I mean? You're really just trying to guess. Franz or Garland? I think I would lean Garland. Yeah, I know, but TJ Warren's on the Timberwolves. He's not on the Grizzlies. I'm talking about the Grizzlies. Projection. Shout out TJ Warren, though, by the way. Glad TJ Warren's back in the league. And you know who I'm glad is back? Fucking George, mate. What's up, buddy? How we doing?
Yeah, not too bad. I'm all good. Oh, it should probably help if I grab my mic, actually. But all good, man. All good. Good to sorry, a little bit late, guys. But,
no, you're good. I'm glad you came at
We're,
all, George, which is what I say to my wife. No, okay, what are we doing? George, how are we feeling about this slate? What are we doing?
pretty good. I actually kind of like. Well, for once, I kind of like it. I've only had like a preliminary look at stuff. I did see that that LeBron got ruled out. That's how much I saw of injury news while sitting down. But yeah, there we go. So I'm not sure if that's making me love my AD play more or less, but we'll move.
Oh, I think that makes it a better play, right?
I'll let the chat decide that one, actually. But
I think so. I think it does. I think that makes him a better play. I see too. We got Brunson as a game time. Oh no, Brunson's on track to play, and we've got Ant-Man as a game time decision. Those are kind of the big ones that are still like in the air here, but it looks like they're going to be good to go. What are we? George, did you leave? What happened?
1 second. I am still here. Give me 1 minute.
That's okay, as long as you're still
here.
Just
roll it. I'm here. I don't know why my camera's cut out. Give me 2 minutes.
No, you're good. Oh wait, Josh says fuck that. He owns super rares now. Make him do a super giveaway for being late. We're not gonna make George do that, but I love this energy, Josh.
I did buy some more super rares, so yeah, I can understand that one. But you know what? Like there will be I'll tell you what. Who said that? Where was the super rare stuff? Where was the yeah? Do you tell you what, Joshua? Get the Swingman podcast to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, and you might get a big super.
There you
go.
So that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Also, if you are not subscribed to the VIP, which is the pin chat, I promise you, in about 20 minutes or so, that is what we will be talking about.
It's all love. It's all love. There's no hate. It's all love.
No, I'm gonna make fun of some people though. All right, let me catch up here. Franz or Mikal Bridges, man. You know what? Even though I won a Mikal Bridges for my 20th place in the rare contender this game week, I don't know if I'll ever click Mikal Bridges. I just don't trust him right now. I'm taking Franz there. I'll give you this one though. Now that you're easing back into it, you got Paolo, Cade, or Jalen Williams.
I think I'd marginally go Banchero. That's tough. All of them I kind of like though. But marginally Banchero. I kind of like Banchero. I don't know why.
Yeah, but I like Banchero against the Knicks. That's kind of fun. Cade, I love Cade. He's been playing really well. I think I would lean Cade, but it's close. Hartenstein, Jonas Valanciunas, or Caruso for all defense. We'll actually go over to Billy's projections over here just so you can see these. Caruso projects for 14.5. Valanciunas projects for 15.9. Hartenstein for 19.4. So Hartenstein, the best projection over there. Here's a fun one. So, hold on. Let me do this one first. Does Tyrese only play well when his cap is over 40? Well, he's got a concussion right now. Or do you mean Halliburton? That means Halliburton, not Maxey. Halliburton seems to be a little bit healthier, so I'm kind of excited about it. But Luka is questionable for tomorrow. Or an AD who now doesn't have LeBron.
Sorry, that was for me. Yeah.
I think your mic cut out, or mine did. One of them did.
I'm a part-time person at this point. I leant on the cable and unplugged my mic. Really, right here from me right now.
if I'm going, I'm still favouring Luca. I just think Luca's the main guy, is what I'd say in terms of like if I want someone to go out there and get me points, it's going to be I'd always favour Luca for. I know AD's got the defensive stuff for him, but
so you're not scared of Luca's questionable tag tomorrow?
No,
No.
I realised as well it's cut to a different mic for me, so I'm going to
an idiot instead of this. Yeah, I'm not scared of it. I mean, I've watched in the last few games. He's got strapping on his leg and he's limping all the time. But like Luca will like go in full slow motion and hit a step back three and the best perimeter defenders in the league. So it doesn't really bother me.
There we go. Love this comment. Mikel doing his best Spencer Dinwiddie impression. I imagine if you're taking Luca over AD, you're also taking Luca over SGA, right? You're just taking the upside in Luca.
Yeah, I think I'd be taking the upside on Luca, but this is also coming from a biased person that has a Luca. So yeah, I mean,
there you go. Magnum says first he's late, and then he only talks only for himself.
Like, I mean, again, Magnum, just get the Swingman podcast to 1,000 subscribers, and you never know, it might be a unique giveaway. That doesn't mean it's going to be a unique card, but it will be a unique giveaway in some form. So, speaking of giveaway, let's remind the people here: like the stream, subscribe, hashtag Green Cornet, baby. We're up to, what are we up to? 835 subs. Let's go. Keep the energy moving. Keep it moving. How does Derek Jones Jr. and Agbaji project here? So we got Derek Jones has a cap of 12 with a projection of 10. Agbaji cap of 11 with a projection of 16.8. Let me check Jones Jr. over here as well. Yes, he projects even less over here. So Agbaji is where you need to land. That's where you're going to land there. Woo, dude, man, I'm firing through questions. 35 minutes solo, just rapid fire. There you go, rolling them out.
Trent, you must have come here late. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Coming in here late, I mean, I'm just kind of all over the place is where I'm at.
You're fresh.
I don't know
You're
where
fresh.
I'm fresh, but I'm kind of like dazed, is what I would say. I'm like,
you're like
so much information coming, and like I need to get my lineups in, obviously, like way ahead of schedule for this lock. So, yeah.
Yeah, you're like Malik Monk here. Trent, Keldon Johnson, I really like. Rashawn Holmes, I'm a little bit more nervous about, but everybody else says relax. I'm taking Franz Wagner over most of these guys in this range. I'm like too hurt on Tobias Harris. Where are you landing on Tobias Harris these days?
Yeah, Tobias Harris. I feel like Tobias Harris, if he has expectations of a game and like you're like, he's projecting kind of well tonight, he'll go out of his way to be like, no, fuck your projections. I'm not doing that. And when like you're like, oh, he's kind of this, you're expecting a flat rate from Tobias. That's when he goes, no, I'm that big contract guy. Yeah. So no, I'm going Franz all the way.
Yeah, I am too. Have we talked about Max Strus for Cleveland? Is Strus back? I know he missed a little bit of time. So they're projecting him to play.
I thought he was out.
Yeah, he's out for the first game. Yeah, I wouldn't play Max Strus there. We did talk about Cleveland. We said we liked Garland. We like Jared Allen. And then that's why dudes like Georges Niang and Dean Wade and even what's his name?
Dean Wade.
Sam Merrill.
Scorer, yeah.
Microwave, yeah.
Yeah, Dean Wade, Georges Niang hit a couple of big time shots towards the back end last game. So yeah.
Yeah, people ask about Luka Samaric. I don't think he's projecting for 7. He's projecting for 7. I wouldn't go too nuts with that. So if Brunson is playing, are you taking Brunson over Zion?
If Brunson's playing, am I taking Brunson over Zion? Yes.
Yeah, I think so. I am too. It seems like Brunson
is he a game time?
Yeah, but they said he's on track to play.
If on tracks come out, confirmed he's playing.
Yeah. Pick 2. Oh wait, hold on. Leon said, "You think I got any chance in all defense with Collins, Sabonis, Denny, Gafford, and Allen, or maybe Nick Dick for Collins?" I think I would still stay with Collins. I think it's hard to project the all defense. By the way, what were you going to say?
Yeah, an actual question, and also for the chat here. And it's kind of mad that we're at this stage, but I feel like how they've been playing recently in comparison, it isn't that bad of a question to ask. Would you play Mikal Bridges or Jordan Poole? Both have 2 games this week.
I love this Washington-Charlotte game. I think I would roll with Jordan Poole.
Mikal's been so bad recently. Not bad, but like he's just been like mid, is what I'd say.
I mean, he's been I would rank my Nets in fantasy value with Dennis Schroeder, Nick Claxton, and then Mikal Bridges, just for straight
Yeah.
points, not even based on cap. Like Schroeder has been balling for them. All right, Nick was asking Simons and Paul George or Garland and Jalen Green or Bridges. I would take Simons and Paul George. Let me catch up here. AJ is saying, all right, pick two. You can pick one, then I'll pick one. AJ is saying Halliburton, Harden, J-Dub, and Zion.
I'd pick Harden there.
Yeah, and then I'd just like coin flip Hallie and Zion. I feel like we're due for a big Zion game, so we can do that. I don't know Walker Kessler's situation here. I know he seems to just keep missing games. He's projected for one game there. Yeah, I don't think you play Walker Kessler. I would take Nick Richards with 2 games.
Yeah,
Zubac,
he's kind of he's out the loving a bit, is what I'd say. He's out the loving.
yeah, he is. Zubac, I think I would just take. I would not trust Zubac. Sorry. Bryce Sensabaugh here. I know John doesn't have him, but they got him. He's capped. His projections come all the way down there, so probably not playing. Although, shout out Bryce, who got me 37 points in my rare contender at a cap of 4. That's why we were able to smash. Trace Jackson Davis or Goodwin, guys. Lots of people have asked questions about Goodwin. Fuck if I know. I am like Kennard's ruled out, so maybe he's going to play now. But like I said at the top of the show, my limited contender won a tier 4 this week while getting a 0 from Goodwin.
Wow.
Yeah. A 0 from Goodwin in a tier 4. So my brain is just mush when it comes to Goodwin. I'm too upset about it because I feel like even if he had a so-so game, that's a tier 2 at least.
Yeah, it's a tough
It's
beat.
brutal. The giveaway is #green cornet Trey, bro. Herb Jones or Naz Reid. Herb Jones like sneakily balling lately. He's got a cap of 29 with a projection of 27. Naz cap of 25 with a projection of 24. Let me check over here too. Wow. Surprised that cap of 25 with a projection of 13 feels low for Naz Reid. Both of these guys really low. Hold on. Check that again. Interesting. All right. Thoughts on Chris Boucher? Not much, Trent. Good luck, man. I mean, he's getting more minutes, so that's good. Paul George and Nick Rich or Vooch and give me the first one. Let's see. What else we got here? Oh, I'm in all defense. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much, whoever just said that. Am I still sharing screen? I was like, what the fuck is going on? All right, projects for 30. I forget who the other one was. Naz Reid or Herb Jones. All right, Herb Jones actually projects a little bit better. Thank you for whoever caught that. Let's see what else we got here. Yeah, good call, Leon. You're good. You're good. All right, here we go. How do you feel about this Laravia Bertans? A lot of the Hornets are pumping because there's no Trey Mann, no LaMelo Ball. Where would you
I
lean between
have
these two?
both in my FanDuel lineup for tonight. And I think I'm leaning more on Jake Laravia. So is where I'd say, but I think both of them, like, it's a coin flip at the end of the day. Like, there's these two guys are like this for a reason. So whatever one of them starts off well and catches a little bit of heat is the guy that's going to end up probably going on the best run.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. Kuzma and Rui or Garland and Jalen Green. I guess Rui's like popping now with no.
Yeah, with no LeBron, that makes that interesting. I think Kuzma and Rui's the spicy option, but Garland and Jalen Green is probably going to be quite good.
Yeah, that's probably right. I'm still surprised these guys aren't projecting more with Steph Curry likely to miss a game. Moody has a cap of 50 in the projection of 21. Bilal projects better here. Let me just double check over here as well. Yeah, Bilal seems to be the better play. So there you go. Especially if they decide to go small. Here, let's remind the people, we're going to wrap it up here. Like the stream, subscribe, #Green Cornet. Just a reminder, if you go to the pin chat here at the top, if you subscribe to the VIP, I believe it's $4.99 a month. That gets you the value hunting plays ahead of time. You get it before everybody else, but it also gets you a live after dark show 2 times a week. We do this right after the show ends. We pop over there. We give away another rare tier card. We look at some optimizers. We answer some more questions and probably talk a little bit of shit as well. So if you haven't done that, go do that. And then this will be our last question. George, Chris would like your thoughts on Matty Longstaff.
Matty Longstaff, obviously not as good as Sean Longstaff. I believe he's in the MLS now. Am I right in saying that? And that's pretty much all my thoughts on him. I think he'll do quite well in Major League Soccer, but yeah.
There we go. Beautiful. All right, we're going to call it here. We're up to 116 entrants. We love to see it. Shout out our winners from this past week. I believe it was Ron. And then I forget, Revan is the Discord name. Our 2 winners from on Monday. If you win, just a reminder, you get the reward on Monday morning. So because my training lineups are in, I'm not fucking around with that. I'll send it to you on Monday after this one ends. So if you win, shoot me a message either on Discord or on Twitter. Nice try, Portland. You win every day because you get to root for Anthony Edwards, Portland. All right, here we go. If you win, shoot me a message either on Twitter. Go subscribe to our boy George of the Swingman Pod. I'm going to drop a link to the chat here in a second. I was supposed to do that already. Who's it going to? ZM. Let's go, ZM. Big dub, ZM. I feel like ZM has won before. Here we go. I'm dropping a link into the chat right now for the Swingman Pod. Also, I'm going to drop one more link in here. We had our second ever F1 show today, talking about all of the chaos that's happening right now. Plus, qualifying was today. We diving into this weekend, so go subscribe to Team Hold Racing. There you go. Go do it.
I mean, if you want to hear more about that F1 race, I mean, we may talk about that in the private
Live After Dark.
It could. Yeah, thanks for reminding me. I just completely forgot that was cool. But we might talk about.
We might have to.
Really exciting Formula One set of qualifying. It was unbelievable what happened. It was truly shocking.
It was. There you go, ZM, right in the chat. And you did win a VIP. The second win. We love to see it. All right, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. If you're a VIP, we're going to start this up in like 4 minutes. Not actually just enough time for me to pee. That's basically what it's going to be. If not, we'll see you all on Monday. Best of luck. Game week 38. Let's get out of here. For George, for myself, we out. Hold on, we're back because Andrew Avila, baby, YouTube member. Let's go.